The issue has occupied social media posts from residents of the Sister Isles over the past 48 hours, many protesting the Athletics Committee's approach to the 2017 event. The two schools affected are the Bishop's College and Hillsborough Secondary. GBN News understands the committee took a decision based on field conditions to allocate 6 lanes, 3 per school. But according to Dexter Lagarde, acting chairperson of the Carraicou Athletics Committee, this proposal was not accepted by the schools, which saw a number of meetings being held in a bid to resolve the issue. One school, he says, agreed to 2 lanes and the other 3.
We are very hopeful that, having not had any problems with the field events, which was supposed to take place on Monday, that the field events would have run off, and of course, the 48-hour window that we had before Wednesday's track events, we would have been able to resolve that issue. That did not happen. And so a series of meetings were held to try and resolve the matter on Monday evening. On the final meeting that we had on Monday, we invited what we call, if you want to say, an arbitrator or a neutral person. So Superintendent Solomon Stafford, the officer in charge of the Northern District, was invited to the meeting, and both schools agreed. We also had with us the Deputy Chief Education Officer, Mrs. George. She was from Grenada. She was also part of the meeting. And the whole intention of that meeting was to strike some compromise or to an agreement on the Wednesday's events, the track events, and the number of athletes that each school would allow to field, and to have a continuation or restart of the field events, which did not come off on Monday. Unfortunately, after some 4 hours, the meeting started about somewhere around 4:30. We finished around 8:30 Monday night. There was no resolution to that impasse. No party was agreeing. The organizing committee, took the view that once the school agree, whatever way the schools agree, we had no problem. We're going to go along with that. But neither of the schools changed their stance. Neither of the schools agreed to change their stance. And so after the 4.5 hours of meeting and negotiating, there was no resolution. And so in consequence, the games had to be called off.
This was slated to be the 9th year of competition, but Lagarde says these disputes are not new to track and field events in the Sister Isles.
It used to be sports meet before the CAC, the Athletics Committee, came into being, and unfortunately for similar reasons the games were called off, and it was the CAC who revived the games among the 2 secondary schools, and unfortunately we are at this point once again. It's very sad. We certainly wasn't expecting to be here again, but I don't know what to say for the future of the game.
The committee says, however, it is confident that this development will have no bearing on the Sister Isles representation at the upcoming intercollegiate games on the mainland. Meanwhile, students of Bishop's College have taken to the streets of Hillsborough to display their displeasure with the cancellation of the event. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.